Hello everyone and welcome to Gemini Soul Tarot. This reading is a reading that I felt I need to bring to the Gemini world, all of my Geminis at this time. I was trying to concentrate on doing other readings, but I was called to do Gemini readings, so I'm not sure what I'm going to call this reading, but I'm going maybe emergency reading. I felt that there was some information that I needed to get to the Gemini. So Geminis was calling on my energy. As you know, I am Gemini with Virgo rising, and quite a few Geminis is in my chart. So Spirit called me to this reading because this is a message that I felt someone needed. Usually, I let the cards jump out. All of these cards did jump out. And as I did the reading and I put it out here, I was actually going to do Libra reading. And Spirit guided me to say this was a Gemini's pretty much love reading. This is some type of offer, a marriage, moving forward. Maybe even you having doubts, not sure within yourself. Maybe you're struggling with something within yourself. And so I was called to do this reading. So let's talk about the cards that jumped out for you, Gemini. Sorry, Libra, yours will be coming up soon. But right now, I was called to do Gemini, so I pay close attention to my calling and my spiritual guides when they tell me to do something. I try to be very obedient when it comes to the spirit guides telling me what to do. Okay, so here we go. This is Gemini's reading. When I'm looking at this reading, you started out, Geminis, with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is collaborating, working with someone, but usually this is what this is. Could also be a marriage, right? Because I look at this card here as like a priest and two other people, right? Commitment, right? So that's the way I'm depicting this because of the other cards that fell out behind it. After that card, you had the Four of Swords, right? The Four of Swords is going within. It could be spiritual. It could be just thanking him for what it is. Or maybe you're going inside because you're confused and you're going in because you need answers. Gemini, you need answers today, okay? So I'm assuming, this will not resonate with all, that you have had something in the past that has perhaps you've had heartbreak or dishonesty or deception, or you've been deceived by someone and you found your way. You found your way in life, right? You found that inner you. Like you decided to just focus on you and do you, because you've dealt with a lot of things in the past that probably could have broken you, Gemini. But today this reading says that, and it's just coming through that, like, you're struggling with your inner you now. When you thought you had that all figured out, you thought you had that all together, you were on your path, you was moving in a direction that you felt was for you, you felt stable, you felt independent, you felt good about yourself, you felt good about where you were. All the decisions you started to make, you was making them for yourself. You know, you didn't have to worry about making them for 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever it may be. Could be deceptive family members around you, could have been deceptive friends around you. Definitely could have been a deceptive relationship or quite a few relationships. I know Geminis get picked as to having 3 and 4 relationships, can't settle down. They're here, they're there. But deep inside, Geminis really do want love, right? But the problem is sometimes they have a hard time showing it. They have a hard time sharing it. And then they definitely have a hard time showing and sharing it when you've already been deceptive or shown them, making them feel that they're less than, right? So when a person make you feel less than and you find your way, you're like, okay, I got this, right? So from these cards here, and I'm going to go through them, but it's so many messages coming through, so it might be resonating with quite a few Geminis. But let's just go through this first row. We got the Three of Pentacles, which I think it is a marriage, a proposal. If you are here today on this channel and you had a proposal brought to you, or you're thinking about marriage, or all of a sudden you're thinking you don't want to be by yourself anymore, you really actually want to get past this point of being single, independent, and you know you can do it because you don't need anyone, Gemini. You want someone, all right? So that's what it looks like to me. Then you have the Four of Swords. So going within, you know, maybe you've talked to the universe. Maybe you've talked to him, thanked him, appreciated the fact that he's put you back on your 2 feet and that you're moving forward in a direction that the divine would have you to go. You're on your path. You're feeling good about yourself. And isn't that always when it happens, right? Right after that, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That something's turning. It's turning. And I'm feeling that it's turning in your favor. Right? Like, man, you have done the struggles, you've done what you had to do, you've worked on yourself, you start realizing that you are not less than, you won't settle for less, and that you just decided, I'm going to get on this path and I'm going to move forward, I'm going to put past the heartbreak, deceptions, and things like that, and I'm going to believe in the spirit, the gods, divine, whatever it is that your higher power is, that's what you decided to do. You decided to focus on you. So the wheel began to turn. So as the wheel began to turn, and this is your next card come out, Two of Pentacles. That's because you're like, I'm balanced. I got this. Everything seems balanced. I have everything under control. All I need is me. If love comes in for me, fine. But you wasn't looking for it. You wasn't searching for it. You wasn't, you know, because you feel you are totally balanced, right? But now this comes in as there's a choice. There's two paths. There's two answers, two questions, two people. And you're like, what happened? It came in quick. It came out of nowhere. But Gemini, that's what happens when you start to love yourself. When you realize you're not going to settle for less, you're not going to take any deceiving energies in. You're going to protect your energy. You're going to love yourself. You're going to, whether you got family, whether you got kids, whether it's an everyday journey for you. I'm up, I'm fixing food for the children, I'm getting them ready for school, I'm doing everything on my own. Once they're out, I'm taking time out for myself. I'm getting my nails did, getting my toes did, maybe going shopping. You know, Geminis have a way of spending a little extra money because you're always abundant in some form, fashion, or way, you know, regardless to if you see it or not. And sometimes being and those low vibe energies, you don't see it that way of being abundant, but you started to just feel the love for yourself. So after that card comes the Nine of Swords. With me, the Nine of Swords is saying now you're having sleepless nights. You almost feel like, what is going on? Am I going backwards? I've worked so hard for this to get where I am, and now I'm all up in my head about something. Right? So I truly believe that what you up in your head about is you had an offer come to you. Now it's in reverse. And I believe that there was an offer of love that came to Gemini that has totally put you up in your head about this situation. Like, where did, and you just like, no. It's in reverse because you're like, what is this? No, I've worked so hard to get where I'm at. I'm like the Nine of Pentacles, right? Or I'm like the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing. If you're the Queen of Pentacles, if you're nurturing your family and taking care of your business and doing what you have to do all on your own, right? And then if you're the Queen of Pentacles, then you done got a promotion at work. You know, you have a car, your bills are paid. You're not really wanting and needing for anything. And then all of a sudden, this offer comes in and you're thinking to yourself. And that is, in the way I know you're thinking, you know, and you're going within is because you got the Four of Swords here. You're thinking like, no, I'm turning this offer down. Like, I don't know what it's about. What do you mean you want to collaborate with me? What do you mean you want to marry me? What does that mean? And you're afraid. You're afraid, Gemini. You are afraid because you have worked so hard for this. And when you start to work on yourself and believe in yourself and know who you are, this is what happened. The wheel begins to turn. And when the wheel begins to turn, you attract higher energy in to you from, and it don't always have to be higher energy. It can be low vibe energies too, because you're shining, you're bright, you're light, you're doing things that you never thought you would do, right? So this wheel has started to turn, and in your mind too, you could be juggling this like, really? My love shared with someone else when I'm so stable. Now I'm juggling in my mind. And I think this is not you being unbalanced. This is you juggling within yourself. Like, what do I do? Do I take this chance? And you're afraid to share the love that you have, share the balance that you have. It's like, do I take this cup of love or don't I? Do I take this cup of love or don't I? I know I got love for myself, but where will this end up if I go down this road? Well, Gemini, Spirit has guided me to give you some answers today. And the first thing that he told me to tell you is that he got this. You have been doing the work. You have been doing the work, Gemini. And this is your answer. He has you, right? If you look at this card, you will see the one and then three small little ones across the top of that. That's 3 people, right? Okay? That's 3 people. What would that be? If he's protecting it, and here it is, Gemini, here's your answer. Don't miss out on your blessing. Now, I'm not saying this is for everyone, but I am telling you that this is an emergency message that came through that I had to sit down and share with you. I was trying to do other signs, and it just wouldn't let me because it was like, Gemini needs you. And so I'm here, Gemini. This 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. This is everything. This is having everything, you know, all sought out. The money, the love, the happiness, and you're afraid of this, and it's in reverse. It's in reverse. But that just means that it's not that you feeling that, okay, if I take this offer, I'm going to lose everything. That's why this is in reverse, because this is what you feel inside. That, okay, my stability will be gone. I'm going to have to share my bank account. I'm going to have to worry about. No, you don't lose your independence. You don't lose you. You don't lose what you have learned. You don't lose how far you have come. You don't lose yourself. Gemini has a way of losing themselves when they get into a commitment. But I feel from these cards today that this is what you deserve. Your struggles and your fears are over. I'm not saying this is from everyone. If you have engagement on the line or someone's coming back from the past, I'm not saying everyone this works for you. And you take it the way you feel. But what you need to do, and if you're doing it, because it falls right under the 4 of Swords. So that means you're going within and you know what you feel. You are very intuitive. You know the path you've taken. You know the lessons you've learned. Now you take that information and you turn this 10 of Pentacles upright, meaning you can have everything in life if you come out of your head about it and understand, yes, we definitely have to give a little, but ensure that when you're giving, they're giving too. Equal give and take. 6 of Pentacles. Make sure it's balanced. You've learned the lesson, so you know better, right? You absolutely know better. So that is your fear within. But guess what comes after that? Why I know this is for you, Gemini, is because the card that comes after that is the Fool card. That means you need to run out on faith. You don't know where it's going to end. You know, in your heart, you're probably fluttering like, oh my God, I don't know if I should take this offer. He didn't get, he didn't have issues in the past, things. But let me tell you, the Spirit is working on people so much now with this whole, and I'm not going to give it any energy, but you know what's going on in the world. But people are waking up. People are finding their true loves. Is either you're in or you out. And Gemini, this card says you're in. Your time has come, right? So if you're mending a family, maybe they got children, you got children, and you got to come together. Maybe they did something in the past, you did something in the past, and you guys have got to let it go. Grow up. This is grow up. This is putting on your big girls or big boy drawers and growing up, taking a leap of faith for happiness. Because the reason I know it's happiness, because it's divinely guided by the spirit guides. So you've worked for this, you've earned this. They've put in the work, right? Maybe in the past they've been deceptive or things has happened or whatever. And I'm not telling you to do anything. What I'm telling you is what the cards I see and what the spirit guides are telling me at this time. You be your own judgment. But what I can tell you is the spirit has your back. This is divinely guided. And people have free will. Don't get that wrong. People have free will. So anything can happen. But you have learned the lessons. So you know exactly what to do. You get in this relationship and it's not working, then you're going to know how to take a leap of faith and get out of there, right? You're going to be a fool again. You pack up, take the kids, and leave, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm not just talking to females because we're dealing with the masculine and the feminine. It don't make a difference. It just depends on how you resonate within. Are you more masculine or are you more feminine? It could be two women. It could be two men. It could be a woman and a man. It doesn't make a difference. What I'm telling you is what the Spirit is guiding me to tell you at this time is that you are protected. And this is a gift from the universe. After the leap of faith that you take, everybody's watching. You're watching, they watching, people are watching. Gemini. They're watching, they're like, is Gemini gonna do this? Not my Gemini. You know who watching you? The friends that you've been hanging out with, the people you've been, the family members and everything. Oh, Gemini ain't gonna get married. Gemini ain't gonna do nothing. Gemini on her own. Gemini's stable. Gemini 9 of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female. Even the males, they sitting up there, they're watching. They're like, what you gonna do? But somewhere or another, you've been watching life pass you by. And you like, I want love, stability, harmony, respect, joy. You want that. You've been watching life pass you by. But you wasn't sad about it because you were working on you. Male or female, been working on them, okay? Now this is other people on the outside watching. So do you think this road gonna be absolutely easy? Absolutely not. But when something is divinely guided by your spirit guides, by the divine, by the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost Spirit, or whoever it is that you resonate, who you've been manifesting to, who you've been asking, get me on this path, get me to free my heart, free my mind, free my soul, help me get stable in a place where I know me and I love me first. Well, that has happened. And you are now balanced. And the universe say, now you've done the work. And I'm sending this in. And you know what comes after that sort of everybody watching you? You're going to show up with the truth. I am the truth. Gemini, you are the truth. Okay? So you know why they coming back? Because they know. I don't care what relationships they've been in. I don't care where they've been running about here and there or whatever. They realize, Gemini, that you are the truth. The thing is, now you make the decisions. You decide, do you take the offer or do you not? This is all up to you. But it is, no matter what, you're protected. And that's what you need to know. This says, here's the truth. People do have free will, but I'm protecting you. Make the choices that you feel that you want to make, because I have you. I am protecting you along this path. And that is the truth from the divine. After that, truth card, guess what come up? Look at that. Look, what does she look like? She look like she now has changed her mind and realized the truth in this situation. Because now it's happy. Now you're happy. It is a wish fulfillment. Your cups are there, right? All these cups, children, family, maybe just the person you're with, making you feel like this is some type of fantasy world, right? I mean, look at her. She just like happy, happy, happy. Well, you deserve this. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve respect. You work very hard to get where you are, right? Through the Three of Swords, because I know you've been there. I know the heartbreak's been there. But this is what you deserve. Let this 10 of Pentacles go that's in reverse and turn it upright and accept the blessings that the universe has sent to you. And I would not say and be this passionate about anything because I'm a Gemini. So I wouldn't want my Geminis to make no mistake. But some Gemini out there is getting an offer that's the truth. That's your true happiness, Gemini. This is the truth to your true happiness. You've went within your intuition. You're the high priestess, 9 out of 10. You are the high priestess, and you know exactly what is going on inside your world, your mind, and your heart. But the other thing I see too, before I get to the next part, is just keep an eye on things. You're smart. You know what's going on, Gemini. You have been through the struggles, right? You've learned a lot of lessons. If you want to sit back and observe things and see how they're going, you do that. You sit back and you watch. And then you make your decision. Don't let nobody force you into it, right? We're not going to be ruled by society and what it is and what it looks like on paper. Gemini, you're going to make this decision from within. And you are going to, your strength is in reverse. You know why? Your strength is in reverse because, Gemini, you've been fighting so hard for your own independence and to love you and to know what you want and to say, I'm not settling for less. That right now, I don't feel that this is strength that you don't have. I just feel that this strength card is saying, I'm a little weak right now to look at this situation. Like, I'm just a little bit weak. It comes so fast that, like, I'm looking, do I have the strength to do this? Yes, you do. You have the strength to do this. And the reason you have the strength to do it, because let me show you what's under the deck. Gemini, that's your Emperor. Gemini, I didn't make this up. I don't have a reason to make this up for Geminis because I want all y'all to be successful and in love. This is a Gemini channel for us anything. This is the Emperor. What's the Emperor? Stability. He knows what he wants, right? He wants family. He wants stability. He wants homes. He wants cars, right? He's a hard worker, right? Somewhere or another, he works hard. And maybe back then, he wasn't the Emperor, right? I don't know, maybe back then, maybe that's why the page is in reverse. Maybe he was a page of cups, had a little love, maybe a little bit to offer, but you might have said, look, I can't do that no more. That's not enough for me of what I want out of life. So Divine said, okay, let's work on him. Let's get him together for my Gemini. And now, he have worked on himself and made changes, and this is what he come in as, the Emperor. Gemini, don't pass this up. And then, again, this will not resonate with all Geminis, but this was an emergency message that the Spirit Guides was giving me that I needed to tell Gemini. Gemini, that is your Emperor. The answer is yes. thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you so very much. If this resonated with you, you have any comments or anything you would like to share with me, all the information will be listed in the box below. I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and tune in for any other videos that will be coming up soon. This is the beginning of my channel, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to Gemini Soul Tarot. I wish you all the best, Geminis. Bye-bye.